everyone. Maybe you want to study IT or medicine or international relations, and you're wondering if Russia can actually offer a world-class education in English. Today you're going to find out. We're going live with Lobachevsky State University of Nizhny Novgorod, one of the Russia's top national research universities, and by the end of the session, you'll know exactly whether it's the right place for you. I'm Daria from Education Solutions. We'll cover programs, codes, campus life, and you can ask your questions live. Before we dive in, a quick word about who we are because you deserve to know whose platform you're on. Education Solutions is an official partner of the leading Russian universities. We help international students navigate the entire journey, from choosing the right program to getting your student visa. Universities work with us because we connect them with motivated, well-informed applicants from across the world. Let's talk about the city first, where University of Lobachevsky is located, because where you live shapes your whole experience as a student. Nizhny Novgorod sits at the meeting point of two great rivers, the Volga and the Oka. It's one of Russia's largest cities, home to over 1.2 million people, and it has a completely different energy from Moscow. It's vibrant, modern, and deeply livable without the overwhelming scale of the capital. For international students, that's actually a very big advantage because the city is big enough to have everything you need. Great transport, restaurants, cultural events, strong student scene, but small enough that you can actually feel like at home quickly. Students from Asia, Africa, and the Middle East have been staying here for decades, so there are established communities. The cost of living is very reasonable. University dormitories are affordable, well maintained, and we'll hear more about that detail shortly. And practically speaking, Nizhny Novgorod has excellent connections to Moscow, which is only about 4 hours away by train. It's one of those cities that genuinely surprises people. Students who arrive not knowing much about it often end up loving it more than they expected. Now let's talk about the university itself. What makes Lobachevsky University particularly interesting for international students is the range of programs taught fully in English. We're talking about IT and computer science, medicine, international relations, economics, and business, fields that are often available in English at a handful of Russian universities. If you want a high-quality Russian degree without needing to learn the language first, Lobachevsky University is genuinely one of your strongest options. I'm delighted to welcome our guest today, a representative from Lobachevsky State University of Nizhny Novgorod, Valeria Dmitrievna Lobina, the representative of the International Department of Lobachevsky University. Valeria Dmitrievna, welcome. We would like to hear more about Lobachevsky University. Please proceed to your presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me today. I would like to present our university, Lobachevsky University, that is located in Nizhny Novgorod. Will you please show us the presentation? Thanks you. Next slide, please. As it has already been mentioned, my name is Valeria, and I am academic and coordinating officer for International Students Department at Lobachevsky University. Lobachevsky University is located in Nizhny Novgorod, as it has already been mentioned. Nizhny Novgorod is situated on the flow of two great Russian rivers, the Oka and the Volga, and it is among top 5 cities of Russia. Nizhny Novgorod is rich in history. Students who arrive in the city to study never get bored. because there are so many amenities they can visit. For instance, stadiums, concert halls, museums, coffee shops, shopping centers, malls, and all the other possible amenities. Next slide, please. Will you please switch? Thanks. Here, the youth can always find useful activities that meet their needs. Moreover, everyone may enjoy fantastic views of Nizhny Novgorod and its sunsets. By the way, Nizhny Novgorod is non-officially called a sunset capital, so taking awesome pictures on our embankment is a must. Next slide, please. Nizhny Novgorod is the center of conducting of large-scale events for students and youth. In 2022, the city hosted the final of the Russian Student Spring. Then in 2023, Nizhny Novgorod acquired the title of the Youth Capital of Russia. In 2024, the Cultural Capital of Russia, and finally in 2025, the Financial Capital of Russia. So the city's motto is the city where you can feel the life. Next slide, please. Let's ponder over the university itself. The university was founded in 1916, more than a century ago, and by the way, this year we celebrate 110th anniversary. The university is located in the very center of Nizhny Novgorod and has a big campus. In addition to the main campus, there are also 4 branches in Nizhny Novgorod region, where some foreign students also live and study. Lobachevsky University is a national research university. UNN enters top 800 of the world's best universities according to the QS World University Ratings. Lectures and seminars are taught by invited representatives of the authorities of Nizhny Novgorod region. Will you please switch on the slide? Thank you. The classes are also taught by representatives from well-known companies and by professors and teachers, the staff of the university. Nowadays, about 25,000 students study at Lobachevsky University, among which more than 2,000 are international students from 100 plus countries. The current figures you can see in the slide. Next slide, please. Lobachevsky University has a large partnership. The university does cooperate with these esteemed partners via the following forms of cooperation. They are career days, internships, open lectures, joint labs, scholarships, and grants for prominent students. Speaking about extra benefits, those who study on the basis of scholarship may obtain basic monthly bursary and additional stipend for brilliant students, and our partners can also provide scholarships if you take part in their contests. Then research and grant involvement is also available for our students, engagement support and consultancy from UNN Career Office. Next slide, please. Let's move on to the educational programs. The list of programs you will see on the following slides. Lobachevsky University is a classic university that implements programs from different fields of knowledge. For instance, this slide is devoted to the programs revolving around natural and exact sciences. Upon graduating, our students become outstanding specialists in the sphere of biology, mathematics, biochemistry, informatics, and so on. Such programs as chemistry, biochemistry involve a vast number of practices aimed at developing the applied skills of an individual. The prowess of software engineering and computer programming can be achieved by studying at the representatives programs, also depicted in this slide. Our graduates boost the development of high-tech spheres, and they can be demanded in various enterprises as IT specialists. Next slide, please. As for medicine, our university can offer such programs as dentistry, general medicine, physical rehabilitations, and some other programs that you can see here. With the development of new approaches to treatment and disease prevention, The most important breakthroughs of our times are associated with medicine. Therefore, here at Lobachevsky University, we try to look at ourselves and at medicine in a totally new way. A healthy future requires a generation of doctors with a new way of thinking and new attitudes to the patient. As for dentistry, it requires a combination of dental and general medical clinical thinking together with well-developed manual skills. To achieve this goal, we have created all the conditions for successful practical training of students at clinics, where at their disposal they have all the necessary equipment for developing practical skills under the supervision of high qualified experts and professors. Next slide, please. Those applicants who are planning to become specialists in the field of economics, management, and finance, they can apply for programs depicted on this slide. The programs provide the advanced knowledge and skills you need to work in the fast-changing world of economics and finance. Students explore issues of economic stability, growth and development, study the principles of macroeconomics and microeconomics, examine the government policy of different countries, the economics of business, and international trade and finance. Next slide, please. Social and political sciences are represented by a vast number of various programs that also wait for the influx of new students. The diversity of options is clearly visible on this slide, so you are free to choose any of them. Some of them are realized in English as well. For example, the individuals who want to become specialists in the field of law, forensics expertise, and legal support can apply for the representative programs. The problem of conflict solving is recognized by the most of the companies, which renders conflictology as a program of popular demand. For those willing to explore the intricacies of the history of mankind, international and personal relations, we can offer international relations, that is realized in English as well, history, psychology, regional studies, and some other programs. Next slide, please. Let's have a look at the programs that are realized in English at our university. Here you can notice that this option is relevant for all the internationally recognized educational degrees. Each individual who is inclined to use English as the language of study can apply for a certain program taught in the representative language. In our case, here the programs are in English. Thus, upon becoming a bachelor, specialist, master, or PhD with an internationally recognized diploma, you will possess firm knowledge in the sphere of your occupation and will be able to work and study nearly in each corner of the world. If you want to learn more about our English taught program, I suggest you scan the QR code and learn more about every of the programs. Next slide, please. Now let's take an overview of the tuition fees. The tuition fees will be published in April on our official website, but the approximate sums of money which is required to pay for studies for one academic year are depicted on the following slides. Here you can see the tuition fees for programs taught in Russian, and on the next slide, you can see the English taught programs tuition fees. So I recommend you to scan the QR code and learn more about the rules of admission and the tuition fees on our website. Next slide, please. Also, Lobachevsky University offers preparatory courses and the Russian language courses of different levels of knowledge to international students who wish to enter UNN and attend the degree programs in Russian. The pre-university preparatory program provides preparation for the university's entrance examinations. During the course, students study the Russian language as well as the basics of the main subjects corresponding to their chosen field of studies for the main program. that they help them to enter to the main program and study, especially during the first year. International students study in one of the 5 offered fields. They are natural sciences, humanities, economics, engineering, and biomedicine. The main subjects of these fields are the Russian language and the professional Russian in the field of your choice. Next slide, please. We start collecting applications on our website for admission, enter.unn.ru, starting from the 1st of April. To create an application, you need to register and submit the following documents. This list of documents is not extended, but these are the main documents that you are to provide. They are colored copy of all pages of your international passport and its translation. It is possible to provide a draft translation for this type or for this time of admissions, but as soon as you are admitted and enrolled, you are to arrive in Russia and prepare new translations and notarize them by a Russian notary. Then, what is more, colored copy of your educational documents with the translations are also required. And if you are currently in Russia, the university supervisors and staff can ask you to submit your current visa, registration, some medical documents, and migration card. Should you have any questions, you may always contact us via Telegram or our official email that you will see later. Next slide, please. We also accept Certificate of Learning Russian as a Foreign Language B1 plus level. It is possible to provide this certificate of level of proficiency in Russian instead of taking an entrance exam in the course of admission. It means that you provide this certificate where it is given the level of your knowledge of Russian, B1, B2, or C1. And it will mean for you that there is no need to take an entrance exam that is provided by Lobachevsky University online. You just have to take an entrance exam in a particular subject of your choice. If you want to learn more about this opportunity, will you please scan the QR code and learn more about it in the rules of admission. Next slide, please. Here you can see the certificate, it is red. And as for the exam of the proficiency in Russian, it is possible to take it in Russia in one of the universities that give this opportunity, provide this opportunity to take this exam. For example, Moscow universities do this, or in some other cities of Russia, in the European part of Russia, also provide an opportunity to take this exam in person and obtain this certificate. Next slide, please. Concerning accommodation, there are dormitories that are offered to our international students who live in the Russian Federation on the basis of visa, and they can be of different types, either of a block type, in a newly built dormitories, and of a hall type in a older versions of our dormitories. The dormitories have 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a hallway in each block, if we speak about block type dormitories. Students have also in every dormitory a study room, a gym at their disposal. Near the campus, you may find fitness clubs, shopping centers, coffee shops, malls, and even green zones and aqua park. Next slide, please. Let's move on to the topic that interests the applicants most. It is living costs. Here the figures are presented. You may have a look and take a picture of this slide in order to learn more about all the expenses during the academic year. Next slide, please. As for scholarship, all the governmental opportunities have already terminated. But if you want to learn more about the contests for taking part in the scholarship, you may visit the following websites and learn more about the opportunities for next academic year. It means 2027-2028. Next slide, please. Let's sum up all the pluses of studying at Lobachevsky University. First of all, it's number one, our location. It is quite convenient to travel to other famous cities like Moscow, Kazan, Saransk, St. Petersburg, and some other cities and towns. Then, science 100% since 1916. Number three is worldwide recognition of diploma, academic mobility, and the possibility to obtain double degree, to study on the double degree programs. Number four is state-of-the-art equipment and grant opportunities for young researchers. And finally, professional orientation and assistance of UNN Career Office in employment, internship, and part-time job. To frame it up, Lobachevsky University is ready to do everything so that our students not only develop their intellectual skills, but also take part in different activities to make their university life comfortable, exciting, and vibrant. Please contact us via our email or Telegram. If you are in Russia, you may always visit us in Nizhny Novgorod, Gagarin Avenue, Building 2. You're welcome to Lobachevsky University and its campuses. I'm ready to answer your questions, if any. Thank you.
Valeria Dmitryevna, thank you very much for your informative presentation. Thank you for telling us about the range of academic programs available both in Russian and in English, about the pre-university course, tuition and accommodation fees, scholarship. I think all of this information will be very interesting for our international viewers. Now, let's dive into a little Q&A session because we have received some questions. Okay?
Yes, I'm ready to answer the questions.
The first question is IELTS or another English proficiency test required for English taught programs?
No international certificates are required for applicants. There is no need to take these exams anywhere in the world, as Lobachevsky University provides their admission exams, entrance exams, and they are taken online. It means that there is no need to arrive in Russia or in Nizhny Novgorod to attend this exam in person. You just submit an application and you will be scheduled for examination online. All you need is your computer and camera because it is proctored. Usually our students take two exams. It is Russian for foreigners or English, depending on the medium of program chosen and the main subject of the choice of the program.
Thank you very much. It's very convenient that you can pass the exam online, that you don't have to come to Russia to pass it. Other question is, I studied medicine in another country. Is it possible to transfer credits and join to Lobachevsky University?
Yes, after admission, if you already covered some subjects in another university somewhere in the world, it is possible to recount the credits. For this type of recounting, it is needed to provide the original of the document where everything about your studies is indicated, and also prepare notarized translations. It is usually done after admissions. So you address to a certain department at our university, and the specialists recount the credits.
Thank you, Valeria Dmitrievna. For IT and computer science, is the curriculum more theoretical or project-based, like practice-based?
As for these programs, the practical part is included in the educational program plan. So the practical part is incorporated in home tasks and during the classes as well. But the theoretical stuff is, of course, taught especially on the first years of studies. It means the first year of studies is primarily theoretical, and further years of studies on the bachelor degree level, for instance, are more and more practical.
Thank you. And is a dormitory place guaranteed for both international students of the first year and the pre-university course?
Yes, it is guaranteed. Once again, I will mention that the dormitory is available for those who study in Russia on the basis of visa. If you arrive in Russia without visa, it means that the university can provide a place in the dormitory if there are any places, free places there. But for those who arrive in Russia to our university from foreign countries that live abroad, somewhere far away from Russia, we do provide the places in dormitories, that's for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. And speaking about the visa, we also have a question. Can a student visa be denied? And what happens in that case?
These migration issues are connected mostly with any kind of violations. If rules were broken by a student, mostly connected with the law of the Russian Federation. But if you study and attend classes regularly, you give your passport for visa extension in time, there is no need to worry about the cancellation of your visa. You should just check your visa regularly and visit the offices in order not to miss the time when the visa is to be extended.
Okay, that's good to know. And the last question for today, are there career support services or maybe some internship opportunities during the studying, during the academic program?
Sure, Lobachevsky University has a UNN career offers. We can help you with employment and internships. It works for both Russian and international students. If you want to learn more about the partnership programs of internship, you may always direct to the Department for Academic Mobility and International Affairs. That can give you some details about the partners and the timing of the contest for participating in these internships. Anyway, all other questions can be asked to the dean's offices of your institutions and faculties, as they can give you more options, what is available now, in what timeline, and where you can take part and boost your knowledge and obtain new skills.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Valeria Dmitrievna. We've covered a lot today. Programs in IT, medicine, international relations, economics, campus life, dormitories, admission, life in Nizhny Novgorod in general. I hope you're leaving with a much clearer picture of what Lobachevsky University can offer. A huge thank you to Valeria Dmitrievna from the International Department of Lobachevsky University. We really appreciate your time, your openness today. Now, if you're interested in applying to Lobachevsky University or you want to know more before making a decision, here is what to do. Leave your name and country in the comments right now. or send us direct message. Our team at Education Solutions will reach out personally, walk you through the application step by step, and answer every question completely free of charge. We run this series every week, a different university each time, always with real information and real people. So follow our YouTube channel and subscribe to our Instagram page so you don't miss the next session. Valeria Dmitrovna, once again, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me today. Goodbye, everyone. See you.
Goodbye. See you. Till next time.